today's video, I'm going to be going over my previous year experience with the Vans MTE-2 winter boot, along with the Destruct-Mid. I'm going to talk about what I've liked, what I've disliked, and how they've both held up over the last year. Okay, so now that we've been in the snow, the big advantage with the MTE-2 is definitely its height. Because of the fact that it goes well above your ankle, it's much better suited for being in deep snow. So if you're in deep snow on the daily, this is going to be a better boot choice for you than, say, the Mid. So this shoe really does have the look of the Skate High or the Skate High Pro, which I love to skate in. As far as the Destruct-Mid, I even like its look more, and it's just got this really soft canvas on it that has a great feel. The thing is this Destruct-Mid actually feels like a warmer boot, and I think that mostly because of the fact that there's just so much more sole here than what's on the MTE-2. The MTE-2, when I was in the snow, after standing up in the snow for about 40 minutes or so, I could really feel that cold coming into the boot. Okay, so the thing that appeals to me most about the MTE boot line is how they look like Vans tennis shoes. Like, they are so stylish looking. So they look like a skate shoe, but how do they skate? The MTE-2 definitely feels like a boot. So when you step on a skateboard with an MTE-2, and I would imagine the same with the MTE-3, you're skating with a boot on, versus where this Destruct-Mid I feel is a much more happy medium and feels really more like an insulated skate shoe. Check it out. It's a hybrid sneaker, boot, winter shoe kind of thing. I actually think it's interesting to point out that this feels a little bit lighter than this shoe, and I'm going to tell you why later in the video. I feel like this MTE-2 has had great moisture management and been an okay warm shoe. Now, the number one con with my MTE-2, I've got to admit, has been the sole. I feel like it's a very, very thin sole here. So I found that after about 30 to 40 minutes of being in the snow, that I could really feel the cold coming through the sole of this boot versus, say, the Destruct-Mid, which I think that is where this weight comes into play. Because of the thicker sole, it seems like it's actually a warmer boot in the sense that it takes more time for the cold to come up through the bottom of the boot. Vans really nailed the winter shoe boot combo hybrid thing, especially in this Destruct-Mid. My only complaint with the Destruct-Mid was it seemed like there was a bit of a break-in period where this tongue did cause a bit of pain to the front of my foot. So if you saw my first video on the MTE-2, you know I put a lot of miles on these things. No surprise, the soles didn't hold up. And the bulk of that use, I mean, literally 90% of it was asphalt and pavement. Had I been on the snow, that probably would have been different. The challenge with the Destruct-Mid for me to wear it at work was this so much looks like a tennis shoe. It resembles more of a tennis shoe than it does a boot. So I could only wear it at work for a very short while. And on a side note, my work situation's changed, so I'm going to be wearing this boot a lot more this year. In terms of skating, the Destruct-Mid definitely has a heavy win there because it has a much more tennis shoe-like feel. Your board feel through this is much better, more like a tennis shoe, versus when I'm on a skateboard in the MTE-2, I definitely feel like I'm wearing a boot. Okay, so to summarize, both of these boots are a great alternative to traditional winter boots. The MTE-2, not so well suited for streets and asphalt, versus the Destruct-Mid, definitely so. One of my favorite things about the MTE line is all the unique colors and designs, so everybody can find a shoe to express their unique style. Price point, are they worth it? They definitely cost more than, say, like a traditional Skate Pro High, but I feel like with the comfort level, the moisture management, and all the styles and designs, that they're worth it. If you're in the market for some Vans MTE winter boots this year, I hope you find the information in this video helpful. And if you have a pair of Vans winter boots, I'd love to hear what you think of them in the comments below. I also want to point out that I am nearing the ever so important 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and thanks for watching.